Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am doing something which I've been saying I'm going to do for a long time, but I have not done yet. We're going to do a 24-hour readathon. Yes, Jordyn, you're probably saying, what time of day is it? 25 past 7. 25 past 7. It is in the evening on a Saturday. Sorry, it's Friday. But I'm not doing anything this evening. I have no plans. So I thought I planned to do one before I go back to work next week. So I thought, what better day to do it than today? So I'm going to wait until it hits past and then I'll start the timer. So I'll just show you proof. It is 19:23 right now. I'm just going to go through kind of like the TBR. I'm going to set myself out for this vlog. So I have 3 physical books I would like to get read. One of them I haven't started, the other one I'm about 50 pages in, and the other one I haven't started either. And I have 2 books on my Kindle. So I have an ARC on this Kindle called Deadwood by Brynne. And then on this one I have another one, it's a memoir, which is about 2 hours long. So I don't know will I start with this one or will I start with something else on my Kindle. But I think at the moment, I think I need to get through all of the physical books I want to kind of read right now because I'm obviously more awake. But the 3 I have so far is Leather and Lark by Brynne, Sunlight by Devney Perry, and Beartown by Frederick Bachman. And I have another one, in my bag back here, which I'm going to start with. Oh, it's here. Because I'm about halfway through it. So it's Training the Heart by Paisley. So I'm going to finish this hopefully this evening. I am on page 196. So I'm hoping to read this evening. Then maybe switch to the Kindle. I don't know if I'm going to do audiobooks or not. Probably not. I'm not going to be stopping the timer for going to the toilet or eating or anything like that. If I can read while doing those things, I will. But I'm not obviously going to bring the camera around with me to do everything. You obviously just want to see the reading and if I actually do it. So I will come back to you at 7:30 and we'll start the timer and we'll get reading. Hello everyone. It is now 7:30. So we are going to start the timer. I'm going to put it up here behind me so that you can see it throughout. So that you know I'm not lying and that I did actually do it. So it's going to be up there in the background in case anyone wants to see it. And let's get into the first book. later, everyone. We are at 22 hours and 36 minutes. I have just finished Training the Heart by Paisley Hope. I'm going to leave all ratings until the end, so I'm not going to tell you what I thought about it until the end, because I'm going to do a wrap up at the end. Now, I've added another one to the list of books I want to read. So these are the 4 I have to choose from right now. I think because I did just read, like, this is a country cowboy romance, like Small Town, and I think Sunlight, not that I think it is, I know it is, so I'm not going to read that. I think I'm going to read Leather and Lark just for something just a bit different, basically. So yeah, it is now 5 to 9. I literally need to take my makeup off as quick as possible, because it's 5 to 9 and I want to get into like comfier clothes and I need to run out to the shop quickly. So I will update you when I get further into this. I think while I do my makeup, take my makeup off, not do my makeup, I'm actually just going to listen to my audiobook so that I technically still am doing the challenge. So I'm listening to Never Enough by Pete Wicks. So I have an hour and 18 minutes left of that, so I think I'm just going to start that before I start Leather and Lark, because I have to do stuff where I need to leave the house and stuff, so I'm gonna do this instead. So we'll start there now. Good evening, everyone. It is currently 11 o'clock. I'm so tired. I don't know if I'm going to survive. I do not know. I just did some colouring and finished Pete Wicks' Never Enough, and also started Know My Name by Chanel Miller. And I've listened to the first chapter and I've just started the second chapter, but I'm finding that I'm getting quite tired, and we still have 20 hours and 26 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to pick up a physical book. I think I said in the last clip I'm going to go for Leather and Lark. I don't know. Am I in the mood for this? I think we're just going to try it and hope for the best. And if not, then I'm going to pick up Funny Story. I just don't know how I'm going to survive. Oh my god. It's 11 o'clock. If I lasted to like even 3 or 4, I'd be happy. And then like have a little nap or something. We're not going to plan for a nap though, Jordyn. We're not planning for a nap. So I am going to get into Leather and Lark, and I'm going to just put some YouTube on so that I can focus. And thank God about 4 or 5 creators uploaded videos today. So that makes my life so much easier. I have 15 videos to watch. So we're going to put that playlist on and then start Leather and Lark and hopefully get a good bit into it. I don't know if having a coffee is a good idea or a matcha or something. I don't know. I think I'm going to make something in a bit. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing. And I don't know what video is playing. Okay. Got my Mel reads on. If you want to. Well, there's ads at the moment, but I've got my YouTube on. And I've got my book. And we've got our timer. It is 1:30 at the moment. I am currently so tired. I have read to page 207. I think I'm going to go to sleep for an hour, set an alarm, get back up. I'm going to pause the timer. And then it'll just add on the time tomorrow. Or like in like 2 hours time, because I was so tired. I just need like a little nap. So I will be back to you momentarily. Update, everyone. I fell asleep. You fell asleep. I went to sleep for like an hour. I couldn't stay awake any longer. I was so tired, but now I'm proper awake. I don't know. Do I look proper awake? Probably not. But it's currently 3 a.m. So I'm going to restart the timer there now in a second and get back into Leather and Lark. As I said, I am like 207 pages in of 390, so I will be finishing this soon, and then I'm either going to go on to an audiobook or my Kindle, I think, but we'll see, and I'll keep you updated once I finish Leather and Lark and see what I'm going to read next. I'm so tired. It is 20 to 5, I want to say. Yes, 20 to 5. I'm currently watching Sarah Crowley on YouTube. The nap did me wonders, I'm not going to lie. The little hour and a half I had. I just finished Leather and Lark. What the actual fuck was this book? I thought that I was going to prefer this to the first one, and I honestly did not enjoy it at all. This was hard. I had to push to finish this. I was really bored the whole time. So that's the update, and so we're on. This is the third book we've now finished. So I finished Training the Heart, Leather and Lark, and I finished the audiobook of Pete Wicks's autobiography. I don't know whether to go to a physical book or a Kindle book or an audiobook. I'm thinking a physical book, and then come 6 or 7 o'clock I'm going to switch to an audiobook because I'm going to do my makeup and my hair, because I feel like if I do that I'll have no choice but to stay awake. So we are currently at 16 and a half hours. Great fun. So the next book I think I am going to go into is Sunlight by Devney Perry. I hope this cures everything, because I'm not doing well right now. I'm so tired. The only reason I'm not listening to an audiobook is because I want to watch YouTube, and I'm like, am I cheating if I watch YouTube and listen to my audiobook? So I'm just going to read for as long as I can. I'd say the sun's going to be coming up soon. The place I normally get coffee doesn't open until 9. I thought they opened at 8, but they don't open until 9. So I'm going to go down there at 9 o'clock to get myself a coffee. See what time the sun's coming up at. 6:30. So the sun's coming up in nearly 2 hours. So it'll be 6:30 probably. I'll do my makeup. So I'm going to read this until 6:30, and then I'm going to swap to audiobook. I get some bits done, like my hair, my makeup. I get ready for the day and then go get coffee. I might read in the coffee shop because I do need to change the scenery, because I'm finding sitting in this bed to be extremely tiring. And I look tired. I can see it on my face how tired I look. And now I'm just talking nonsense. So I think I'm going to go read this. I'm hoping it's good. If it's not, I'm going to cry, because Leather and Lark was bad. Trading the Heart was good, but it just felt long towards the end. I haven't read on my Kindle yet, which I'm surprised that I haven't even thought to pick them up. But I'm trying to cut down my physical TBR, so like reading physical books is a lot more important for me. So I think I'm going to read Sunlight, then go back to my audiobook, then go back to this, and then I have my 2 more issues from, which is Beartown and Funny Story. I'll probably read Funny Story because I'm enjoying Beartown, and I don't want to read it tired in case it's bad. Like, I don't want to rate it lower than it would have been because I'm tired. So we're going to go into Funny Story. We're going to do Sunlight, and then we're going to do Funny Story, I think. But that could all change. I'll come back to you in a while, because I feel I'm just talking nonsense now. Bye. So good so far. Why am I doing this? think I only slept for like an hour. But I'm gonna go back into reading now, I'd say. I can't believe I fell asleep out of nowhere. I don't remember falling asleep. But yeah, we're gonna go straight back. I was gonna add more time on it, but I just can't be arsed. So yeah, back to this. Good morning, everyone. It's 9 o'clock. Well, it's 9:30. I've just hit the halfway point. I'm going to get ready for the day and I'm going to listen to my audiobook. I'm currently listening to Know My Name by Chanel Miller. I'd say a lot of people know what that book is about. Sorry, I didn't get my mirror. Yeah, so I basically conked for like an hour this morning. I gave myself an hour where I stopped the timer. That was fine. I woke up at like 3, kept reading till 6, finished a book and started a second one. And then I fell asleep out of nowhere for another hour. I don't remember falling asleep. I just woke up and it was like 9 o'clock. I can't remember what time I fell asleep. I think it was like 6:30, 7 maybe. But I'm awake again. I'm going to add that hour on. So it's actually going to be like 10 o'clock when I finish this evening. It'll be like 10. But it's fine. I'm doing a lot better than I expected. The audiobooks are really helping. So at the moment, I'm listening to that one. So I'm going to do it so I can do other stuff like get ready for the day, make myself feel a bit fucking human. Because at least if I feel human, I'll stay awake. Because I'm finding it hard to focus on reading the actual books now. So I need a bit of a switch up in genre for a little bit. Or like, sorry, form of content, like the way I'm digesting the content. So I'm just doing my skincare now, then I'm going to do my hair, and then I'm going to do my makeup, and then once I'm done getting ready for the day, then I'll go back to my physical book. I got to page 168 of Sunlight, so like I'm nearly done. It's really, really good. I'm pleasantly surprised with it. Pleasantly surprised. At the moment, with the way it's going, it'll probably be like a 4-star, but I don't know. It could all change, because I have a feeling something's gonna happen that'll end up making me not like it anymore. But that's the update of this morning. I do have YouTube on in the background, but my main focus is obviously listening to the book, so I have the headphones on. Still sweating. But yeah, there's nothing else that I really need to update you on. I've finished 2 books and an audiobook so far. And I'm hoping to finish another book and hopefully start another one. I'm hoping to finish Sunlight and hopefully start Funny Story. Or Beartown. I actually might read Beartown now, because my plan was to read Funny Story, but that was during the night to keep me awake. But because I'll be going into the day now, I actually wouldn't mind reading Beartown or something on my Kindle. I need to get through my Kindle reads as well, because I have like 3 or 4 arcs that I need to get through. So I'll come back to you when I know whatever the hell. It is a bit later. It is 11:10 now. I've gotten ready for the day. I have listened to, I think I was on chapter 3 last time I updated you of Know My Name, but I am now on chapter 5 and I have 10 hours left of it. But I'm going to get into Sunlight for a little while, and I'm currently watching vlogs. I'm watching Steph Brower at the moment, and Des has uploaded a 24-hour readathon, so I am going to watch that to try and keep me invested in my own one. I'll just check there now. I can't how long I've left. 10 hours. 10 hours I have left before I can stop reading. But it's going okay so far, I think. But I'm chilling now for the rest of the day. I've had my coffee, I've had some food, well, I've had a little bit of breakfast. I had a banana, and I am now getting stuck into reading. I'll probably switch back to the audiobook at some point, because I have loads of colouring I would like to do. But if not, then that's fine. Like 10 more hours. How far away is 10 more hours? It just feels like this is going on forever. And I've done this before. Successfully. I've done this before. But that was like nearly 2 years ago. So like this is hard as a woman who values her sleep a lot. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to get back into Sunlight and hopefully finish it in the next hour or so. But I'll come back to you once I finish and I'll let you know what I plan to read next. I've just finished Sunlight by Devney Perry. We currently have 8 hours and 53 minutes left on the timer. I don't know if you can see that there. I'm watching some YouTube at the moment. I really enjoyed this. I'll give you my ratings of all of them at the end, but we're doing quite good so far. I have 3 physical books done, and these were all on my TBR for the month, so that's amazing. I don't know what to go into next. I haven't read anything on my Kindle. I still have Funny Story and Beartown, and I have a book on my Kindle that's like 2 hours long that I'm reading at the moment. It's a memoir about the Holocaust. Sorry, there's 3 hours in it. So I might just read that because I need to eat. So if I go to eat, at least I can read this while eating, because it's a little bit easier to read on the Kindle rather than like having a physical book in my hand. So I may do that, and then I'll come back and check in once I finish this book, and then we'll decide what we're going to do next, because I'm hoping to finish this and then maybe start and finish another one, because I'm going for another 8 hours. So it'll be till God 9 o'clock tonight. So like I'm hoping I'll get another like book or 2 done. But yeah, I'll come back to you once I finish this, and then we'll decide what we'll go into next. Don't know what I'm feeling, but we'll figure it out. I have finished another book. I finished a memoir of a Holocaust survivor, and I'm currently watching Des on my laptop. We are currently at 6 hours and 56 minutes. I have another arc that I need to get read. I was going to go into Funny Story, but I think I've decided that I'm actually going to go into an arc that I need to get read because I'm really behind on my arcs. So it makes a lot more sense for me to go into that and hopefully get it read, because the memoir that I just read was an arc. And then this is also an arc. It's called Deadwood by Brynne. So we're going to read that. And then hopefully we will be at the end of this. It's going on for so long now. I cannot cope. I am so tired. Hello. I'm so tired. I'm wrecked. We've only 2 hours and 40 minutes left to go. I've just been listening to more of the audiobook from Biller, sorry. I have, how many hours left on it? I think I have like 3 hours left or something like that. 3 hours left. 5 hours 37 left. But I think I'm going to take a break from that, and I'm going to go back to my Kindle and read the arc I was reading, Deadwood, for the next 2 hours, and I got to throw YouTube out of the background. But yeah, that's just my check-in. I'm so fucking tired. Why did I do this? Why did I do this to myself? Also, why do I have full face makeup on? I shouldn't have done the makeup, but the minute that timer finishes, I am having a shower. I cannot wait to feel clean and then hopefully sleep for the rest of the evening. Because we'll be done by 9:15, and it is now 25 to 7. So it's not too bad. We're nearly there. Slowly but surely. But I got to get a coffee in the shop. And I also had to call down to my boyfriend to get my laptop so I can edit this lovely video for you. This torture that has been the last 24 hours. No, that's a bit dramatic. It hasn't been torture. It has been hard. I will not lie. Even though I've done a 24-hour readathon before, but I forgot how hard it actually is to do. I feel like I've done good for reading. Sorry. I'm just getting YouTube Premium, because I think that would be a good idea. So I'm going to put on Dez's playlist of her 24-hour readathons, which I had on earlier, because that helps. That really helps. Watching someone else kind of go through it as you're going through it. This coffee smells like tar, I'm not going to lie. It's not going to be great. Oh, did she upload a new video? No, sorry. So yeah, I'm just gonna go on to her readathons. I'd watched 2 of them. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to one from 2 years ago. I'm gonna put on the TV. I don't know while I wait to eat my dinner until after this is done. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like I'm losing my mind a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But I've got through a considerable amount of books, which is always good. So we're going to, I think we're going to go for this one. Did I watch this one earlier? No. Oh my god, it's so mad. Look how young Des looks. Look how young she looks. Because it's from 2 years ago. But yeah, I'm locked in. I'm gonna read. I'll check in with you. Probably the next check-in will be when the timer is done. You're probably thinking, Jordyn, you're done. Your 24 hours are done. Nope. My sister and my niece called over, so I paused the timer when they came. And I was chatting to them for ages. So it's currently 20 to 10. I should be done since the last half an hour. But I'm not. Because I paused the timer because I'm real with you guys. So we have 32 minutes of reading left. You can see on my timer right there. So we're going to set the timer back up. I'm going to finish some more of my arc that I'm reading. I'm currently 15% through it, and I listened to some more of the audiobook when I had my shower and stuff. So it says I have 4 minutes and 49, no, I have 2 hours and 50 minutes left because I'm listening to it in 1x speed. So I'm not going to finish this, but I'm just going to read like half an hour of this, and then I will come back and we'll do our final check-in, and then we're done. I can't believe that this is nearly done. I feel like it was good though that my sister and my niece called over, because I was hitting a bit of a wall with like the hours left. Not the hours, but like I think it was like an hour I had left or something like that. I don't even know. But it gave me a burst of energy because I was chatting to them for ages. So we shall restart our lovely timer, and I shall see you in 32 minutes. finished the 24-hour readathon. I don't know, would I say I succeeded? Because I did have a nap. I had an hour nap. 2 hour naps, sorry. And then I paused it for a little bit when my niece called and my sister. But I read 3 physical books, 1 Kindle book. I got 25% into another Kindle book, finished an audio book, and have 2 hours left in another audiobook. So overall, 7 books were tackled. So I'll get into the physical ones first. So I finished Training the Heart by Paisley Hope. I rated this 3.75. I found it to be very dragged out. I expected this to be like Cade and Willa from Heartless, and that's my own fault for putting that expectation on it, because it obviously wasn't. It just felt very dragged out. There were so many tropes thrown in there that just annoyed me. But I did like the characters. There were certain times he'd say stuff and I would swoon over him. So I actually think it was more him I liked than her. But I love the side characters. I'm so excited for the third one because I know who the third one is about, and he gives actually kind of like Bo energy, or like Theo energy from Chestnut Springs. So I'm hoping. Now, I already said I put expectations on this one and it didn't meet it, but it was 3.75 because I did enjoy it. It was not a bad read by any means at all. I really enjoyed it, but there was just certain things in it that annoyed me and just brought the rating down. But we started off with this, then we went on to Leather and Lark. 2.5 stars, and I'm sticking with that. It won't go up. If anything, it'll go down. 2.5 stars. He kept calling her Duchess, and it pissed me off. I really didn't like him. I didn't like the book. Didn't like the purpose of it. Honestly, completely different to Butcher and Blackbird. I really enjoyed Butcher and Blackbird. I know a lot of people have said that Leather and Lark isn't their favourite, so I'm hoping that's it, that I'm in the majority that didn't enjoy it, and that eventually, when I get to Scythe and Sparrow, I will enjoy that. So that was Leather and Lark. Yeah, I can't even think about that book. It was terrible. I couldn't wait to be done. Then Sunlight by Devney Perry. I'm settling on a 4 stars for this, I think. Perfect length. Just under 300 pages. Nothing felt rushed. The storyline was amazing. The only thing was that it felt very insta-lovey with the characters. And then there was loads of other tropes thrown in there, and I don't want to say what it is because I think it is a spoiler. No, it's not. It's on the back of the book. Accidental pregnancy is in this. But I liked how it annoyed me that there was accidental pregnancy, because it was like they were already dealing with so many issues trying to be a couple, and then this was just thrown in on top of it. But I liked how it showed the reality of an unexpected pregnancy. That, like, not everyone's going to be happy about it, not everyone's going to be prepared for it. And particularly the parents aren't going to be prepared for it or happy about it, and they struggle with that internally as parents. So I really enjoyed that. I need Emery and Zach's story right now. So Devney Perry, get on that. Unless she's released that she has it out, that coming out already. This came out at the end of 2024, I want to say, like December 2024. I know she's doing a sci-fi. Yeah, 2024. It was the end of last year. It came out. I think it was December. But those are all the physical books I read. So we have a 3.75, a 2.5, and a 4 star, which I'm quite happy with. It's kind of a good range. If you see all the dog ears, don't worry. It's because I want to put quotes into my reading journal. So I just folded down the pages so that it's easier for me to do it now, because I obviously couldn't do it while I was reading. Then I read a memoir called, I need to find the name, Memoirs of a Child Holocaust Survivor, Living Without Hatred by A.M. Fox. So this is actually written as a collaboration between the wife, his second wife, and his husband, and her, the husband, sorry, the second wife and the husband, but the husband unfortunately has passed away now, and they hadn't released it before he'd passed away, but it was released after. I'm not going to give a rating on that because it's obviously a memoir and it's about someone's life. It's his life during World War II. Really interesting. I liked how short it was. It wasn't like a overload of so much information, because like I think World War II is probably one of the most talked about things in history. But as a history student, I was a history student. I have a history degree. I requested it as an ARC reader on NetGalley and I got it, and I really enjoyed it. Obviously I didn't really enjoy hearing about the atrocities that this family and stuff and multiple other families have to deal with, but I enjoyed it. I just won't be giving it a rating, obviously, because it's based on someone's life, not just his life in particular. He talks about loads of other people and their lives, so I'm not rating your life, do you know, kind of thing. And then I've 2 hours 50 minutes left in Know My Name by Chanel Miller. Again, won't be rating that because it's a memoir about her experience of being sexually assaulted after a night out in Stanford. Stanford. It was a huge case. I can't even remember when it was. Definitely over 7 or 8 years ago, but to hear what this poor girl had to endure, just not even through what this man did to her, but her having to live in the aftermath of it, and the way that the criminal justice system treated her as a victim and how it treats other people. But I haven't finished that yet. I have 2 hours and 50 minutes left, but I'm really, really, I love when people write memoirs or autobiographies and they voice them, like they narrate them, because I just find it so much more interesting to hear it from their mouth, like from their own words. So yeah, finished that, and I finished Pete Wicks' Never Enough. Really good, love Pete Wicks. And then I read 25% of Deadwood by Brynne. We're just world building and getting into the story. I'm finding it really interesting. I'm 25% in. That's the book I finished on, so I just started chapter 15. So I totted it up. I can't figure out the breakdown of Deadwood. I've read 25% and there's 527 pages. Tried doing it, my calculator wouldn't work for me. So I can't figure out how many of the pages I've read of that. But I have included the 3 physical books and the other book I read on my Kindle. And in total, I have read 1,116 pages in the last 24 hours. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my readathon. I hope it gives you some inspiration to maybe do it yourself. Honestly, it's so hard. I don't know how Des did it every month for a while. I currently have her playlist of 24-hour readathons playing on the TV. But yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to go to sleep. Well, no, I'm going to go and edit this so that I can post it for you tomorrow so you can see it. But thank you so much for coming along with me through my 24 hours of reading. I hope you enjoyed. And let me know in the comments if this is the type of video you'd like to see, as Des used to do, maybe once a month on my channel or once every couple of months. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.